I'm gonna just wait for some subscribers to come in at this time. Grand Rising, everyone. Um, I just got a download about not being confused on who your divine masculine is. Just for divine feminine too. Really, I'm chiming in heavy on divine feminine's energy. You're not gonna want to detach from your divine masculine. You're not gonna want to cord cut your real DM. Now, if you wanting to cord cut cords with your divine masculine, he's not your divine masculine. Okay. Um because the most high is gonna set you up with a DM that's gonna be for you. Okay. Um I just wanna let y'all know that DF, you ain't gonna never be confused about who your DM is, because first and foremost your DM gonna be on the same path as you. He gonna be on the same path as you. He's gonna be connected to you in some kind of way, and you're gonna yearn for him. You ain't gonna want to be with nobody but your DM. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you may be dealing with some type of manipulation or projection from an ex, to make you feel detached from who you're truly supposed to be with. That shit, listen, I don't pay attention to none of that kind of shit. I know who my DM is, and I'm attached. But do not get confused on this path by just focusing clearly on who your divine masculine is or whatever. Make sure you're doing the healing work. Make sure you're tapping in, you're meditating, you're doing the initial work that the Most High wants you all to do. And once you get to doing all that work, you're going to know who your DM is. You're going to know where you're supposed to be. That kind of energy. Like, if your focus is only a divine masculine, you not on the right journey. Because your divine masculine, a real true DM, is gonna want you to be doing your healing work. And getting ready for him. You know what I'm saying? Do not allow a ex from your past to distract what you and your true divine masculine have coming, um, in the near future or whatever. A lot of divine masculines and a lot of divine feminines are coming into union, and you gonna know exactly who your divine masculine is. He gonna match your energy. You are going to only want to be with him. You know what I'm saying? I seen a comment under one of my posts that I was posting towards my DM, and I seen a comment or whatever, and it gave me a download as well. Um, yeah, you gonna know who your DM is. You gotta surrender to yourself in order to even surrender to who your divine masculine truly is. Okay, because coming into union or even having a divine masculine, that's a big thing. That's not no small thing. That's you. This ain't like no regular journey where you meeting up with a boyfriend or some shit like that. That's not what this is, y'all. These divine masculine connections, divine feminine connections are so much bigger and deeper than just having a boyfriend or somebody that's in and out your life, or somebody that's playing with your heart, or that's not really serious about you, or not really serious about the journey. Those are not DMs. Those are KMs, karmic masculines. Okay, your DM is gonna be sure of himself. He gonna know what it is that he wants to do in his life, especially when it come to you. You know what I'm saying? So do not allow this journey to confuse you, because this journey is not confusion. Excuse me. This journey is not confusing. The devil is the author of confusion. Um, you are not going to be confused when you actually truly meet your divine masculine. That's why it's very important to surrender to yourself. Surrender to self, and you're going to be able to make those healthy decisions for yourself. Because I've seen somebody say, under a post that I had for Rashad, and I'm like, what? I really didn't read into it, but I got a download off of it, and it kind of ticked me a little bit. Like, what did this have to do with what I was posting towards my DM? Like, you gotta be entertaining a karmic masculine or something if you want to cut cords. Because anytime you want to cut cords, that means that that person not for you, or you might just not be surrendering to yourself. So when you not surrendering to yourself, you're gonna be confused. You're gonna be guarded. You know what I'm saying? You have got to surrender to yourself on this journey, because you will get lost. If you're not surrendering to yourself, you will get lost. Okay? And then you will be like, well, you'll be entertaining the karmic masculine. And, when I get on here and I talk about divine masculine and karmic masculine, it doesn't be to put the next man or God down. That's not what I be doing. It's because there's a lot of masculine energy that are not even on these journeys. They're not on these journeys. And those are the ones that you might feel like you want a cord cut. You not cord cutting no real divine masculine energy. Like, when the Most High brings you in your DM into spiritual union, when you're having a spiritual connection with your divine masculine, you ain't gonna want to detach from him at all. Like, you're gonna be all wrapped up and intertwined with your heart chakra, and you're gonna have your head on correctly. You're gonna have your head on right. You're gonna know exactly what it is that you want to do moving forward with your DM. And this goes for divine masculine as well. You know what I'm saying? You got to surrender to who you are first before you can surrender to a connection. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to let y'all know that, like, don't be letting no exes and people from the past confuse you on who your true soulmate is, because we get many soulmates in this lifetime, y'all. Not everybody is on the journey. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just spectators. Some people are just to be in your life for a season. You know what I'm saying? But your real DM, you're gonna know. Like, you ain't gonna be able to detach from him. Like, it's gonna be everything your DM. Like, once you surrender to this journey fully, meaning you got to start with yourself, because the Most High not gonna bring you no DM or no DF if you ain't surrendered to yourself. If you ain't done the necessary healing work, you know, to like master yourself and stuff. Because once you do the healing work and once you are in your mastery, you gonna make a healthy you're gonna make healthy decisions, and you're gonna have healthy boundaries. You're gonna know exactly who your divine masculine is. Like, because it's gonna be real deep. Like, the love is gonna be deep. Everything is gonna be real deep with your DM. You know what I'm saying? Now, if your divine masculine is having a hard time surrendering to himself, sometimes you gotta snatch him, you know? Sometimes you gotta go in the realms and you gotta literally snatch your DM. I had to snatch mine. Like, I had to get them together real quick. Like, excuse me, sir. Knock, knock. But, yeah. So, anyway, your divine masculine is going to be all about you. He gonna be he gonna be concerned about you. He gonna be more concerned about you than he is concerned about himself. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be confused about that shit. And like I said, if you are wanting to, damn, it look like I got a bunch of ops in here this rising, grand rising. But you're not gonna want to cord cut your DM, dog. Like, that shit that's crazy to me. Like, that's why I teach y'all on my channel to surrender to yourself. Make sure you are doing the things that's necessary for your soul's growth, because you are gonna know who your divine masculine is. That's just on period. Like, you're gonna be so madly, deeply all in love or whatever. All you gonna do, are you just gonna want to see a future with him? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be so strong. And You cord cut them exes and shit. Them karmic masculines, the ones that want to be in and out your life, the ones that haven't surrendered to the journey, they ain't surrendering to themselves. You want a divine masculine that is tapped into their self mastery and that's tapped into their self love. You know what I'm saying? You don't want a masculine energy that's not sure of himself. So y'all be careful out here. Some of y'all are already in a spiritual connection with your true DM. Okay, and it's not confusion. It's not confusing. It's like an enduring connection, very endearing, and it's a lot of love, and you got like a mental connection. You guys can feel each other's emotions. Like having nine times out of 10 you'll have a telepathic connection with your DM if y'all spiritually connected or whatever. Now, for those who have gotten used to their karmic lessons or their karmic masculine energy, y'all may have had a telepathic connection as well. That's the connection you want to cut off. That's the connection that's confusing. That's the connection where you truly don't have any mental clarity or spiritual clarity on this particular masculine DF because they're not attached to you or the journey. You know what I'm saying? They could be attached to other things that come with you, but they're not surrendering to the Most High or surrendering to the journey. That is not your DM. Okay, that is not your DM. I just want to let y'all know that, like, cause I got woke up on my sleep, of course, and um, I just when I get woke up like this, I immediately go into a small meditation and I connect with Rashad. Like I try and connect with him throughout all throughout the day or whatever. And it's just different. Like the connection I have with Rashad, y'all, I ain't never felt nothing like this before. I have never felt anything like this before. Like I could really feel his love frequency. Like spiritually. Of course it's spiritual, but it's manifesting, so it's getting stronger. You know what I'm saying? You are going to know who you supposed to be with as far as your spiritual connection. You gonna get those ones that see. I don't really care about no twin flame shit. I don't really talk about the twin flame. I don't do all that because that shit don't matter for real. You gonna, like I said, you get many soulmates, and Satan will set that shit up to where you thinking yo DM a karmic masculine and shit. That's why I don't bother with the twin flame journey. You know what I'm saying? Like a divine masculine is a divine masculine. Some twin flames don't be divine. You know what I'm saying? Some of these flames be karmic as fuck, and I don't set my heart on none of that kind of shit. Like no, nope. So Rashad, I call Rashad my divine masculine. That's who he is because he's divine. He's a divine one. He's a nine ether being. You know what I'm saying? And you just gon' you just gonna know who your DM is because you're gonna always want to put him on a higher pedestal. You're gonna damn near worship you're gonna damn near worship him. But I'm not saying that as to be like obsessed or no crazy shit. But like you just gonna want to see your whole life with him. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see your life flash before your eyes with your DM because the Most High, your ancestors are going to show you like this is who you are gonna be with for the rest of your life. And then it's just gonna be beautiful, you guys. Do not get confused on these journeys. Make sure you're surrendering to yourself first. So surrender to yourself first. Make sure you're finding your inner calm, your inner confidence, and be very confident. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't care, twin flame or whatever, I don't care about none of that shit. If he is truly your DMDF, you are gonna know, baby. You are gonna know because you are gonna be so madly, deeply in love with the thoughts of your divine masculine. I'm telling you, y'all, when I say I have never felt this kind of connection before ever in my life, I know Rashad, my divine masculine, and not just because my Orishas, led us to each other, not because the Most High is ordaining this connection. I just know, just naturally, because I've surrendered to myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I don't want to be with nobody but him. He's all I think about. He's my everything. He's my world. I plan on having children with him. Like, it's like nothing or no one can disconnect me from him. Like, it's impossible, especially now. Like, I wake up thinking about Rashad. I go to sleep thinking about him. When I close my eyes, all I see is him. It's like it's like he's inside of me, you guys. And it's so weird. And I know y'all probably like, is she being managed? No, I'm not being managed, damn it. But it's like he's literally inside of me. When I look in the mirror, and I don't do too much mirror play because I have an understanding on what mirrors are. But when I look in the mirror and I look at myself, I see him. I see him, yo. Like, it's crazy because I've been seeing him so deeply in my soul that I'm starting to favor him a little bit. Like, it's like when I smile, I see him in my smile. Like, it's so weird. And I love it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful feeling. And it may sound like kind of wild, but somebody else pointed it out to me as well. She was like, yo, you and Rashad starting to look alike. And I saw it too. And I'm like, yo, we are starting to look alike. I'm starting to look like this man, like, or whatever. He's not a man. But, when I talk with intentions. I know who he is. He's not a man. He's a God. I know who he is. But, I speak with intention. So I might not always say the right things. And it's never to disrespect him or anything like that, because I could never see myself disrespecting him. I love him so much. I would just hurt my own self being like that with him. But yes, I see him inside of me, and that's when you just gonna know. I'm telling you, ain't no ex, ain't no karmic masculine, ain't gonna never be able to have a connection with you like that. Especially if you're tapped in. You tapped into yourself. You tapped into your higher self. The connection with your DM is going to be so enlightened. Like, y'all are going to be enlightened on each other. And it's just going to be like, you ain't going to be able to do without them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we're in a small little separation right now. And, I cry a little bit sometimes because I'm yearning for him. I cry for him. Like, my soul cries for him. You know what I'm saying? So, it's normal. It's normal when you are intertwined in a higher vibrational love connection. It's not going to always be you be all super strong and shit all the time. No, I'll be ready to tear this house up sometimes. I get to missing him. Like, I'm like, I want the physical connection right now. Like, I want it right now. But I know I have to be patient. We have to be patient. You know what I'm saying? But can't nothing detach me from him. Like, nothing. He is my everything. He's a part of me. He's a part of my soul. So it's, even if I tried to, it's like his energy snatches me, and I be snatching him too, and we can't help it. Like, we cannot help it. So I'm just saying, you guys, you are gonna know who your DM is. Period. DM. You are gonna know who your DF is, because you are gonna be so tapped into her. It's gonna be like you can actually feel her. Like, you're gonna be able to feel her and shit. Like, it's so crazy, you guys. I have never I'm telling y'all now, I have never experienced a connection in my entire life that's so strong and so loving, and it's just so beautiful. And I thank the Most High for Rashad every day. I thank the ancestors. I thank nature. I'm so grateful for him. I'm so grateful for my connection with him. You are gonna know who your divine masculine is. I'm telling you. Like, I know I talk shit and I play around and geeky or whatever, but when it come to him, life is so serious. Life has meaning when it comes to him. Like, it's so deep. It's not nothing. These connections ain't nothing to play with. Like, I'm so serious when I say my soul cries for him, and like, it's, I can't even. I be trying to explain it to y'all sometimes, but then I get like, I start getting like, I don't know what to the word that I'm looking for, like shy or something. I'm not shy with him at all. I'm not shy with him at all. But when I'm talking about him to y'all, I get like, I can't stop smiling. My face start hurting from smiling and shit, like that kind of energy. So, um, yeah, I just want to let you guys know that you are gonna know who your divine soulmate is, because it's gonna be everything you've ever desired. It's going to be everything you've ever dreamed of, especially on a spiritual level. You got to be connected on a spiritual level in order for things to manifest on this 3D. As it is above, so it is below. You know what I'm saying? So when I say I literally be seeing him inside of me, it's like, I'm not saying like on a sexual, listen, y'all, because y'all manage too. But listen, I'm not saying like that. Um, my bad. But when I'm looking at myself in the mirror, because I'm not conceited. I've been going through a transformation, so I be, I'm changing the way I look and the way my features, and I'm changing. And the more I change, the more I see Rashad inside of me. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and it makes you yearn even more. You be like, oh my God, please, please, please wrap this up, wrap this up. Because you be like, I'm ready. For real. And like I said, you guys, you're going to know. Don't get confused with no twin flame shit. Don't get confused with no karmic masculine shit. You gonna know who your DM is, because I'm gonna tell you about the experience that I'm having with Rashad. And when I say this experience, it's been rough because we had to literally get in alignment for each other, because we had other shit on the external of us that we had to detach from. When you finally get into union spiritually with your DMDF, you are not gonna want to cut him. You gonna be being nosy. You gonna be meditating all damn day. You gonna be distracted with you're gonna be distracted with his energy. I'm telling you. And I mean, it's not gonna take you off your path. It's gonna put you onto your path even more. It's like, so you would know what to be prepared for with your DM, like what kind of, what he likes and his energy. And it's gonna be it's gonna be real beautiful. You're gonna know, like I said, you're gonna know exactly who he is. You're not gonna want to cord cut him. You're not gonna want to detach. You gonna be in a sleepy state, like, because I find myself getting sleepy all the time. I'm like, yo, when I started getting sleepy and I'll be needing a nap, I know it's Rashad. Like, he's like summoning me or something. And I'll go down into a nap or whatever, and I get to connect with him heavier when I'm asleep. So when I'm asleep, I get to connect with him heavier, and or I'm connecting with him through like meditation or whatever, like, because we pull at each other's energy, but it's not a bad thing for us because we are soulmates. So he tends to pull at me sometimes to get my attention, and I tend to pull at him to get his attention. Like, what are you doing? That kind of shit. Like, because I've thought about writing and stuff like that, but there is nothing stronger than having a spiritual connection with your soulmate. You know what I'm saying? And with our situation, I've tried to write him for months. Like, I've tried to reach out to him for months. That motherfucking racist ass county jail dog, like, they some haters. Like, they some haters. And not only have my mail been getting shot back to me, other people's mail has been getting shot back to them. So, because, I was on his channel one day and I seen a couple subscribers, because I be monitoring his chat too. Like when they be commenting little shit under there, I be looking and shit too. But it's some subscribers on his channel that has literally been reaching out to him. They shot this person's mail back. I'm like, yo, I went through the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, like it's just, it's a lot with that situation. But we could be making a mistake as well too. So um I've literally been getting shit shot back, like, but it looked as if the mail room has gotten the mail though. They put his pod on there, and whatever the number pod he in, they'll put that shit on there as if they looked in the mail and sent the shit back, just on some ignorant ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So I've wrote him for months or whatever, and I've even put money on a Securus account. I've done all that, and I have not been able to get any communication back from him. So I ended the Securus account or whatever. And I did that like 2 months ago or whatever. But I sometimes that's the Most High doing different things as well, because he had a situation that he had to detach from anyway. While because I'm impulsive kind of a little bit when it come to him. Like, I be wanting shit to be what it's gonna be, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So I just ended up allowing things to. I just allowed, excuse me, y'all, this spiritual connection to flow in the midst of us, and I feel like it's just been so beautiful. And no, nothing is gonna ever be perfect, and I don't expect it to be. But I feel like he perfect for me. You know what I'm saying? I chose him and he chose me. And I love my connection. I love my Rashad, and I love the thoughts of him. I love the thoughts of me spending the rest of my life with him. It's beautiful, you guys. And I just wanted to let y'all know that y'all are going to know who y'all divine soulmate is, because you're going to be so emotionally attached, and it's gonna be deep. You gonna be like, that's my best friend kind of energy. Like, I've never had a friend or somebody that was just like me, or somebody that, like, you, it's an experience out of this world, and it's a deserving experience though. These are like gifts. So Rashad is a gift. You know what I'm saying? He's a gift to me, and everything that comes with him, the babies and all of that, those are gifts as well. I deserve all this shit. He deserves it as well. The Most High and these ancestors know what we want. They know what we desire, and they are granting those things for us, because guess what? We are made for each other. And now, on top of us being made for each other, we did the damn work. You know what I'm saying? We worked very hard to get the things that we deserve and that we desire. All it's taking right now is a little bit of patience with the ethers, and I'm being patient as I can. But yeah, you guys, I'm not gonna stay on here too long. But yes, when I say the sexual attraction is heavy, honey, it's heavy. I'm not trying to tell y'all all our little secrets or whatever, but it's sacred and it's beautiful. And I thank the Most High, and I thank the ancestors every day for putting me on his path and for putting us on each other's path, because I wouldn't choose anybody else. I wake up every day and I choose him. I go to sleep every day and I choose him. When I'm crying or when I'm in my emotions, I'm still choosing Rashad. You know what I'm saying? When I'm getting frustrated, I choose Rashad. He's a big part of my life, and like, his heartbeat and him still being able to breathe in this realm is so important to me. Like, and it's not an obsession. Am I territorial when it comes to him? Absolutely. I'm very territorial. I will listen. But I'm very territorial when it comes to him. And I'm his protector, and he's my protector as well. And like, I don't want to be like, extra, but I'm extra when it comes to him. because I've never been in love like this. I've never loved anyone like this. This is my first time. It's like he is my first true love. Like, and it's beautiful, you guys. So you are gonna know who your divine soulmate is, okay? All right, you guys. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. And I'm gonna see y'all for the downloads for later. All right. All right, you guys.